What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Chris back again with another video for you guys today. In this video, I want to discuss things around the market as per usual and talk about what we had seen today and with the weekly sell-off and everything like that. So that's going to be video for today. If you guys do enjoy this type of content, make sure you guys do drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here as well. I always say it every single video now, and you guys might get annoyed at it. Hit that follow button on Twitch as well. I do stream every single day. Get some more people over to the Twitch account. So, first thing we have to discuss today is Ryan Kent actually did not come out today, and instead they decided to go LUKA JOVIC. Now, this is interesting to me. He has 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 6 foot. He has good agility, good balance, good finishing, good composure, decent stamina. Stamina is not really huge on a striker in this game, so it's fine with that. He's an 88. Sprint speed and acceleration, you might want to apply something to give him a little bit more pace in this game. But in general, I thought that's a very, very good card. It is coming in at about 250,000 coins to be exact, 244k. And another thing, and I'll get to this as well at some point, is they actually updated the price ranges on 84s and 85s because so many people were doing SBCs like this that they just made them rise so much that they were going extinct. So this is coming in about 244k, and everyone wants to talk about why didn't Ryan Kent get one. Well, here is the reason for me why he didn't get in. A lot of people, and I'm going to try to find, as I'm talking to you guys right here, the selection, right? So we have Kent, JOVIC, and I forget what the other one was. I forget what the other, okay, I had the trio right here. So this is what a casual FIFA player would look at, right? When he's going into the FIFA to claim that player. He would see an 83 overall Real Madrid striker. He'd have a left wing that's English that's only 88 overall, 88 pace. And then he would have a left mid Musa that has 93 pace. Now, a casual FIFA player is not somebody that's playing FUT Champions. He's most likely playing Div Rivals or FUT Draft or Squad Battles, and is probably not paying attention to anything that Ryan Kent has done this year and what he means to the community. I think two things happen here. Casual players don't know who Ryan Kent is, and they just pick the highest rated. And also, I think people just picked the first one and just didn't care. And I also think there's a little bit to be said that I think a lot of people in the community also told people to kind of take JOVIC instead of Kent, because they didn't want to face him in Weekend League and all these other objectives and stuff like that. So, you know, that for me is the reason why Kent didn't get in, or he didn't, you know, get the most votes. And I'm fully, like, I think EA is telling the truth there when it comes to the voting. I think JOVIC probably got more votes. He's higher rated. He's Real Madrid. He's a striker. Casuals don't know who Kent is. People were swaying to do JOVIC as well. So, in my opinion, that is the reason why you didn't see Kent get in this year. And I'm interested to see if English icons did go down today. I'm assuming they went up a little bit pre 6 p.m. UK. Let me take a look at a guy like Michael Owen Prime Moments. That's a guy that I think you would link with Kent. And from what I'm seeing, oh, he is down a lot. Let me see this. Yeah, no, he definitely went up. Okay, so this is the Friday night. He's 265. Goes all the way to 288. Once he doesn't get it, once Kent doesn't get the SBC, he plummets. He goes right down to 230. He's right now sitting at 218. So you're seeing a combination of weekly sell-off starting, and you're also seeing people that probably bought into this card a little bit. If you look at yesterday's graph, yeah, he was 246, and then people obviously started buying into him, so he went up a good 30 to 35k. He then went down. Let me take a look at a Moment Skulls. Did he rise at any point last night going into today? Again, another midfielder that would work. Let's take a look at him. So let's look yesterday. He didn't really go up that much. He went up to like 190-ish, and then he plummeted right after 6 p.m. He went down again to 160, 170. So you are seeing some of the English icons dropping, but icons in general are dropping as well. Like this, the Prime Icon SBC is making people... and I said this in my video last night, it's making people do the SBC. People are having to start to buy fodders now, which is taking coins out of their club. The more coins are taken out of people's clubs and they're draining their club, the market's gonna go lower and lower because people are gonna be forced to sell things off to go and get players to do these icon SBCs, because at this point in the game, there is a lot of things to do right now, but I think a lot of people are still trying to do this. It's 308,000 coins, so, you know, it's kind of going a little bit lower. I think I saw it at a high of 330, 325, so it's like at 300k. You might be able to do this for like 290. I think it's not a bad value, and I think it's a decent enough value where you can do it multiple times. Like, you don't just have to do one and be like, okay, I can't spend more on that. Like, people don't have willpower anymore. Like, it's June, the prime icon upgrade is here, and I think a lot of people want to try to pack some of the top 10 icons in the game this year. If I look at other icons, like maybe like a Thierry Henry, the 93 overall, he was 900 on Thursday. He is now 790 today. You're starting to really see the sell-off happening on a lot of these cards, and I just think you're going to continue to see them drop. And if anybody wants to know why the middles and the babies are dropping as well, it's because the primes, what's happening to the primes is they're dropping a lot, and they're kind of squishing the price of the middle and the baby. So people that have the middle may be able to afford the prime now, so people are going to sell the middle to go and get the prime, because the prime is just way more affordable now than he was prior. Like, for example, like last week, 8 days ago, he was 326 this Makelele. He's now 207. He's down 120k. For a prime Makelele, he was up at 232 today, and then he went down again. He's like 207 right now. He's really, really low. And he's probably going to go on to 200. Like, look at this, man. He was 260 overnight, and then he went down again yesterday to 230-ish. So they're going to continue to go lower, in my opinion, these icons. And, you know, as they drop, the market's going to drop with it, because, again, that just shows the amount of coins are on the market. There's not a ton, because EA are just bringing out so many coin sync SBCs. And the more SBCs they release, like the Perisic, like the JOVIC, the Ndombele, the more they do that, the more people are putting in players into an untradeable to get those back, right? And then again, if people are putting in, and this isn't a huge market influence, but if they do the challenge here, which is if this is tradable or untradeable, this is stuff that they're putting in, right? The Future Stars challenge, that was untradeable. You're putting in players for that, right? That's going to make the market drop over time. The more SBCs that come out, the more upgrades that come out, 82s to 88s. 81 plus doubles is here as well. So that's really my opinion on the whole market. You're going to see a sell-off, and it's already started. Now, I also want to talk to you guys about players that are in packs. Lionel Messi is one that I wanted to look at. If you look at this daily graph, he was 1.6 million prior to Tuesday, June 16th. He is now down 400,000 coins. He's down a heavy load, and he's just going to continue to go lower. And a lot of people keep asking me, on Tuesday, like Neymar, headliner Neymar. This is a good example of like just how much supply is coming into packs today. Think about what I just told you. We have Future Stars Challenge here, Fumish Challenge, marquee matchups, marquee moments, 82 to 88 upgrades, 81 pluses, and then packs that you get from the LUKA JOVIC. If these are all tradable, you're providing more and more supply to the market every single time, and these cards will continue to go lower as more and more people do the SBC, and also has a combination of the icon SBC draining coins off the market as well. But this Neymar was 3.6 million on Tuesday. He is now down 700,000 coins. He is now he's at 2.89 at the moment, which is ridiculous, but he's going to continue to go lower. And I always refer to you guys to Neymar last year. I always talk to you guys about his carnival and what had happened to him. I don't think you're going to see as big of a drop off, but you are going to see a heavy drop. So that day, Tuesday, July 16th, he was 2.6, almost 2.7 really. He went all the way down by August 4th or August 5th to 1.26. So he went down more than half in price. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much supply that comes over the next week or two with the amount of daily SBCs we get. If we get lightning rounds as well, it's just going to make these cards drop more and more. So, in my opinion, how to trade in this market. And I want to talk to you guys about this, because if you guys do still have, you know, trading ambitions, trying to get yourself ready to go for FIFA 21, a thing you guys can do is icon trading and special card trading. Here's how you do it. So, for example, this Makelele today, it's not a huge example, right? But today he went up to 229 at a point, right? He's now down to 207. If I were to go and look, and he's pretty much been 215, 220 all day. If I go take a look at Makelele on the market, right? What I'm going to be looking at here, I'm going to be looking at a 200. I'm not just going to look at the price that I see on Fuppin. I'm going to look at 200 and under. And this is fluctuation trading at its best. You look at here, not the 87. I want to look at the 90. And again, be wary that if you hold for more than 24 hours, you might see this go even lower. Look at this, 195. So this is like a pretty heavy sell-off, man. But you've seen them at 215 all day today. So possibly, if you want to, you could buy this at 195, and then you could sell probably at 215. Now, if I take a look at the supply here, all the way at 215, it's less than a page. It's 5 players. So all it takes is this guy getting rare to go back up to 215 on the market. And then there you go. You made 9,000 coins on that because you can fluctuation trade like that. This market over the next couple weeks is going to be an hour of panic, okay? People that are selling and selling and selling, undercutting each other. And then you're going to have an hour of the market saying, that's too cheap, I'm going to buy back. And that card's going to go rebound again. That's what you're going to see, and that's what you want to capitalize. So this would be an example of something I would actually buy. Let me see actually if I have... I don't want to buy just because I have no coins after that, but I would... If I had a mil plus, I'd buy this card. I would buy 195 right here. This is great. And he's fresh as well. He's a fresh icon. That obviously has to do with everything. But going back to my original thought, like, if you look at this Mahrez here, right? 60,000 coins from Mahrez. And I've seen plenty of examples. Coins are too easy right now to make, in my opinion. So I got to show you guys this. You look at Mahrez's graph today. He's hit 65. He's went all the way down to 56. And now he's back up to 60. So the market told you today is 56 was too cheap. So what you want to look at is you want to find him at 55 to 56. And even if you cannot find an undercut, it's still good to look at the card on the market, because I always tell people this: if you're not looking, you don't want to make coins. You need to be able to learn how to just look at each individual card on the market and be able to make coins that way. Like, when I was in school a couple months back, I would just be in school looking at each individual card through FUPPing, just going through the team of the weeks and kind of seeing if there's any cards that are just a huge undercut, you know, because there's so many different specials, people might not absolutely be looking at, you know, this Cam Mahrez card, for example. If I go back on the FUPPing and maybe I want to look at like David Luiz, right, the 91 CDM card. He's like 190k at the moment. If you look at his graph today, right, he's 202, 208, down to 184, back up to 195. So 184, right? If you buy him at like 180 and under, you could probably sell it for like 197, 198. And that's how you make coins in this market, is by fluctuation trading, by studying trends, looking at where cards are selling at, what, like, if, for example, if you see David Luiz sell at 195 1 hour, and then 2 hours later, the guy is automatically down to, you know, 177, you're thinking to yourself, like, hold on a second here. Like, that might be a little too low. So you can buy into that. And you can also, like, you know, you can also trade by bidding on cards. If you see that David Luiz is going for 191, and you can also apply the concept I just taught you on FUPPing. If you see 185 here, and you're seeing a huge sell-off, by the way. Like, if I could find a 175, 180 here, this is not a ballsy move. This is actually a really good deal if I got that, right? But if you're seeing the guy go low like this, why don't you take a look and see if there's any open bids, right? Here we go. There's the first one. 165 in this guy. So what I would do is I put him on my transfer targets, and I'd also put the 173 is here as well. I'd put those on my transfer targets, and if they are not close to like 5 minutes left, I'd move on to different cards and make sure to keep looking at them just to make sure they don't sell or they don't expire without a bid. Because the worst thing is if you go and bid on a card and then somebody outbids you, and then all of a sudden the guy expired with a really good deal. So make sure you're continuously looking at cards on the market. That's the point of this video. Look at cards, look at fluctuations, get on bids. At this point, I always tell people this: if the market's low, no one's looking to buy, everyone's looking to sell. So you're gonna be one of those guys that are buying in. You are a step ahead of the curve. You are not somebody that is gonna sit there and just watch the market bleed. You're going to be on the market going in and out of stuff very, very quickly, and you're gonna see quick rebounds as well. You know, if this guy ever gets to 170, I can guarantee you, man, people will be like, wait a second, that David Luiz is way too cheap. I want to use him for my team. He's a Brazilian, he's Prem, he's a midfielder, he's a different position change, right? That is what you want to be looking at in a market like this. I hope that helped you guys. 183 pops up. You see what's happening here? Like, it's just going lower and lower. People are seeing, okay, 185 here, right? That's not selling. Let me see if the 183 sells, right? So somebody bought this 185, put that on your transfer targets. If that doesn't sell within 5 minutes, you might see a 180 pop up, and that's how this whole thing works. So Thank you guys for watching today. I appreciate it. Hope you guys got some help about learning the market and stuff like that. We'll have more videos like this in the future, of course, with FIFA 21 around the corner. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in videos soon. Peace out.